Yes!
I set some goals for myself this summer, and we're gonna go over those, and I'm gonna show you guys like my thought process through all of them, because some of them are kind of like crazy, some of them are like low-key really easy, but to me they're like one of the more like harder tasks on there. So I'll just go through everything, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I got some pretty interesting stuff on here, so let's go. All right, number one is I want to have $2,000 in my bank account. So right now, I think I have like 1,300 in there, but 1,000 of it is from my mom. And so I want to like get really working. I want to like really lock in on getting money, maybe like get another job possibly over the summer. And I want to just have really, like, I want to have a lot of money for college, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Because I feel like college is going to be something that I need to, like, I'm probably going to have to go out. I'll be going out with friends, and I'll have to, like, have enough money for this, have enough money for that. And if I can already have enough money in my account for a bunch of stuff, then I'll have less stress for my schoolwork and stuff like that. So just trying to make it as least stressful as possible. My next thing is I want to record over 20 videos
What?
over the summer.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to like find 20 new things every time, but I was honestly, last night I was losing sleep. I couldn't fall asleep because I was sitting here just brainstorming ideas for YouTube, and this is one of the things that I thought of like a couple of days ago. So I wrote these things down, and I've been kind of like waiting on it for a couple of days just to see if I can think of any else that are like good. But yeah. Okay, my next thing is I want to get a buzz cut. Okay, this option I've honestly been thinking about for a few years now. Had a buzz cut throughout my like childhood, and then like I kind of got older and my like face shape kind of changed. So I decided to grow out my hair, and I haven't really gone away from it since, but I think I just want like a change at this point, and with me going into college, I think it would be nice to get a little buzz cut, start fresh, start new. I may look really chopped for like a few months, but we'll see. I mean, I'm trying to find like a new hairstyle that isn't like I have to shower every day, and then I have to make sure and like look at it every hour and make sure it looks good, because it just doesn't work. And I don't really like it that much. Like, it's just, I feel like it's kind of like, it's just annoying, and it adds to my morning routine and everything. So I want to get a buzz cut. If not a buzz cut, just a new hairstyle. So this next thing is going to be pretty, I feel like it would be kind of like money, like hard on my money, but I think all of these are. I want to go on a trip with like my friends. Um, I honestly haven't even thought of this through at all, but I just put it on here because I feel like it'd be really fun if I could just go like camping with my friends or something like that. But yeah, it could be pretty expensive with like gas money and I don't know, and food and all that. I don't know. We'll see if I go through with that. I honestly doubt it, especially with my first thing trying to be save money for college. Like, I don't know. I think most of these things on this list are like hard for me because they're going to contradict my have $2,000 in my bank account by the end of summer. So, we'll see. But yeah, that one might take a hit to the bank account, honestly. Okay, I think this is my 5th one. I think I have 10 of these, so halfway there. But this has to do with my trampoline, and I want to do a backflip on my trampoline. This seems kind of simple, kind of easy for most people, but I've done a front flip. I can easily do a front flip at this point. I've mastered that, but I am too scared to try the back flip for some reason because I feel like I'm just gonna like jump right on my neck. So I want to break the barriers. I want to be courageous, and I want to do a backflip. I want to learn how to do a backflip, and I honestly taught myself how to do a front flip, so I think I can teach myself how to do a backflip. And it really doesn't seem that hard. I just, for some reason, it's just different for me. I feel like I've seen people that are able to do a backflip but aren't able to do a front flip, so I think I'm same way, just opposite. But yeah, backflip definitely is something that's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's on my bucket list, but like on my like something I want to do just like as like a little side thing, you know. My next thing, I think it's number 6, is rewatch Outer Banks. I've been watching it a little bit recently, but I like watched the first 2 or 3. Wait, no, how many seasons are there? I think there's like 3 or 4 seasons, but I think I watched all the way through season 1 and then like halfway through season 2 or something like that. Once that like Sing guy, the like Sing guy, like the Indian type guy, started like becoming a character, I kind of stopped watching because I felt like it was like, I don't know, I feel like it was kind of just like really random, and I don't know. I think Outer Banks is like a really good show for, especially for the summer, and if I can rewatch it and really for real lock in on what's happening and know what's happening in it, I feel like it will help my summer vibes, and it will just help me live through summer, you know? And it adds a show to my list. Like I can have it as like a I watch this type of thing, you know? Which I think I'm kind of big on for shows and movies. Like I like to keep a collection of what I've watched, which I don't really like for real have a collection, but I like to like go back and be like, oh, I watched that, I watched that, I watched that. So I feel like with Outer Banks, I can't really say that because I didn't for real watch it. I just watched the first season. So yeah. This next one, I think it's number 7, I believe. It's get a MacBook, buy a MacBook. I really have wanted a MacBook since I'd say like last Christmas, I believe. I feel like it just has like everything I want on there. Although we were like, me and my dad were at Best Buy and we were just like looking at the computers in general, and the Mac, like a MacBook might not be the best option for me because it's a little bit more expensive than some of the like Lenovo, I think is another brand. So I don't think this just, I feel like this doesn't really mean like straight up MacBook, but like I just want a computer in general because I feel like it would help me with a lot of different things. And yeah, I feel like I know a few of my friends that have MacBooks and they're always telling me how they like it. So that's one of the things that it's kind of been in the back of my mind, and one of those things I want to like save for, but we'll see. This next thing deals with soccer and the soccer season. I know I've mentioned in the past, like for my yearly goals, I want this to be like my best year for soccer since it's my last. And I have over 20 goals / assists. So I feel like in past years I've never really gotten double digits. Actually, I probably have, but I feel like I've never really had like over like 15 goals plus assists throughout spring and summer, because I'm more of like I think I've been like a defensive mid for like my whole career, and then like the last couple years I switched to like an attacking type player, and so I want to be really attacking, and I want to create chances this year for my soccer season. So over 20 goals plus assists. It doesn't really seem like, on paper, it doesn't really seem like it's that much, especially with how many games I'm most likely going to be playing this year. We'll see. But I really want to just like show how much I've improved over the years through that goal. I think that's mainly what I put that goal on there for. So yeah, number 9, I got one more after this. I want to start a new hobby. I think I'd say my hobbies right now that I have is obviously soccer. I'd say I do pickleball quite a bit. And then I'd say golfing is like an occasional like hobby I have. So I want to like go out of my like comfort zone. One thing I was thinking of whenever I was making this list is chess. I really want to get good at chess. I feel like that game is pretty good. I feel like it's for like mainly like smart people, but I've also been reading a little bit this year. I feel like I've read a lot more this year than I have in previous years, but maybe like read a couple of books over the summer. But I don't know if I really like reading that much. It would have to be a pretty like engaging book for me. But I wouldn't say reading is really a hobby. I would say more of like an exercising type hobby would count, but that was just kind of the two things that kind of went to my mind. So let's get to the last goal of mine for this summer. Okay, my last goal for this summer is I want to go thrifting, and I want to make it like kind of a habit for me. Like whenever I'm looking for clothes, whenever I need clothes, I feel like this could kind of dip into my $2,000 range that I want to get into, but I also feel like I'm pretty set on clothes right now. But my friends thrift, and I've seen stuff all over YouTube of thrifting, and it seems pretty fun and cheap. So yeah, that'd be a pretty fun thing to get into for like just like a summer activity that I could maybe take into my life later on. So yeah. Okay, that was my 10 things I want to do in the summer, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know how to like title it, but I'm gonna come back to this at the end of summer, and then I will like do like a little progress support thing probably throughout the summer, and I'll try and like make a video every time I finish each thing. So yeah, I think for most of the things, they will start the day summer starts, and I know this is like really random, like it's literally middle of February, but I just been thinking about summer a lot because our weather here in Missouri hasn't really been very cold, so it's been pretty warm. So I've been thinking about summer a lot, and yeah, that's what I thought about for my goals for this summer.